Bama gang. Because we always hit a nail on the head. So check this out, my Miami Hurricane fans, my Florida State Seminole fans. Things are getting a little interesting. Now this particular part of what I'm about to say has a lot to do with both teams. Both teams have a lot to do with Miami, has a lot to do with Florida State. Darrell Jackson transferred to Miami from Maryland. Hit the transfer portal this season. Committed to Florida State. Has not, signed anything yet. Haven't enrolled in anything yet. Can Miami actually spin the block on him? Can he actually come back to the U? Now, from what we heard, he went up there on a situation, based on his mom's well-being, saying that she was in the hospital, maybe going through some surgery, some illness, or some of that sort. But interesting piece. Now this is coming from 247, the Knoll site, the Knoll 247. So let's see. An interesting situation is developing defensive tackle darrell Jackson. He was observed on campus by Knoll 247 during an orientation day at Florida State yesterday. But I believe a school is making a late push for him before he officially enrolled. That school, Miami, the U. We have it from several sources that Miami is making a last-ditch effort to retain their starting defensive tackle, and that Jackson is open to returning to the program after he entered the transfer portal and committed to Florida State. Damn. So you mean to tell me he committed to y'all, but he want to come back? Why would he want to come back to Miami? If the situation with his moms and stuff is true, did she have a turnaround, or did not? Let me go ahead and speculate. My boy went up to Florida State, found out that everything with trailer parks and trash cans, dumpster fires, and juice. And decided like, hey man, ain't no money up here, ain't no NIL adventures up here. I want to go back listen, if you was a peasant and you moved up and became one of the knights or the kings and all that good stuff, you don't want to go back to being a peasant. Why? Man, it's a strange situation. One that I think I've covered before. Obviously, Florida State's D tackle fortunes has changed since Jackson committed with Brandon Fisk. I guess Fisk is the number one D tackle in the portal. Committed, followed by Fabian Lovett. So yeah, Fabian Lovett is returning. We already did a video on that. If you Knowles fans follow the channel, then you've seen it. I admit. I admittedly do not know. That been a factor for Jackson, who would be surface starter if he returned to Miami. So they're trying to say that Jackson is afraid of competition. He won't start if he does sign and enroll at Florida State. He would be more of a sure thing at Miami. I mean, he was starting. He was, I mean, you got three guys that you got to compete with. Where now, if you come back, you're a starter. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Miami's a better school than Florida State, hands down. Ain't no argument about that. And if your mom is sick, I think having an NIL deal with Miami would be a better thing than having nothing at all with Florida State. Let's just be real. You sign an NIL deal with Florida State, you might even be signing into some debt. That's tough. They ain't got no money. They broke. I keep trying to tell y'all that. Nobody don't want to listen to me. I'm just a troll. I do believe that Miami is willing to be quite aggressive with NIL opportunities to have Jackson back. It ain't even got to be about the money. My guy probably just went up there, saw all the players on their downtime just sitting on the porch with a little toothpick in their mouth, picking their teeth, probably counting the grass while it grow, watching paint dry, counting how many squirrels they seen ran by or ran up a tree all day, and then, yep, next day we do it again, like Pinky and the Brain. That's tough. Anyways, man, let me know how you guys feel. Miami fans, would you want Darrell Jackson back with open arms, or, you know, let him go, be a no, or whatever the situation may be? Let me know how you guys feel. Florida State fans, how y'all feeling? If you do get him, are you happy? If you don't get him, is it a no loss kind of situation to you guys? Let me know how y'all feel. Put your thoughts and comments down and like, share, subscribe. Oh man, this is a tough one. That's a tough one. Oh.